Hello, everyone. So there's this tweet that Akintoge made. He's called Akintoge on X. He said, "You live in New York, pay taxes, and identify with the culture. Please, you are a New Yorker. If you live in Lagos, pay taxes, embrace the culture wholeheartedly. Please, you are a Lagosian. The only thing you are excluded from is tribal and communal leadership reserved for indigenes." You know, this thing about indigene, its set of indigene and place of residence, it's really something that has taken a lot out of Nigerians. You see someone who is born in a place, born and brought up in a place, yet you're almost like without an identity, because the place that you're born and brought up in, they will constantly tell you that you are not an indigene. Your grandparents were not from there, your parents were not from there, even though you know nothing other than the culture of that place. The same way, you know, you go back to the place, to the state that your parents are from, your ancestors are from, your grandparents are from, and all of that, and they don't consider you as one. They consider you as an outsider. They say, oh, you're not really one of them. You were part of the place that you were born in. At the end of the day, you're just like one who has no identity. The reason why I can relate so much with this is because I am one. I'm from Edo State. My parents are from Edo State. All my parents are from Edo State. My grandparents are from Edo State. My great grandparents, my everything is there from Edo State. I don't even have any mystery. I married an Edo man. Even though some people that is, oh, did you marry an house? I married an Edo man. My children are Edo. Yet somehow I'm considered an outsider in Edo because I was born and brought up in Kano State. And then in the Kano State, I'm not considered as an indigent because, of course, my parents were not from there. So where am I really from? And then, as far as I'm concerned, the whole place of where your parents are from, whatever, it doesn't matter. What should matter is, where are you living? Where are you paying your taxes? Where are you making your contribution? Currently, I live in Abuja. I've lived in Abuja for over a decade. So whatever I'm doing, I pay my taxes, I do everything. It's in Abuja. Then I should do things in Abuja. But hey, someday someone might try to tell you that, oh, you're not really from there. Really? But meanwhile, the same people, we go to other parts of the world where someone like a Kemi can have opportunity to be a prime minister of UK. But me, as an Aisha from Edo State, born in Kano State, cannot even claim to be governor in Kano State or be somewhere and be this thing. How do we want to grow with that kind of mindset? You see other countries, they are doing everything they can to be able to get people to come to their country. They get the best of the best. Because at the end of the day, who cares where you're from? All that should matter is what you're going to contribute to the society. But here we are so fixated about where people come from. And at the end of the day, we are losing so much without even knowing that indeed we are losing so much. When will we as a people begin to do away with this state of origin thing and focus of state of residence? Because that's what should matter. This state of origin has been used so many times to divide us, so many times to deprive people of things that they shouldn't be deprived of. Why should someone who lives in a state, whose parents live in a state, have worked in that state, pay taxes in that state, do everything in that state, and then you're telling the child that, oh, because they are originally from another state, they should bring the cutoff mark should be this. They are not indigenous. They should do they have special brains because they were born in in other states, or their parents are from other states? Is that the way that it should be? You know, sometimes we just wonder about these things and just say, how do we sit down in this 21st century where the world has become a global village, and even we as Nigerians, we're still not a global village? We are still fixated and holding on to whatever ancestry we are holding on to. How are you even sure you are where you think you are? Oh, you think you are Igbo, you are Hausa, you are Yoruba, you are Esako, you are Kanuri, you are Fulfude, you are Nupe. Are you sure? Or is it not what they told you? What if the people that told you that you are all of these things should come back and tell you again that you are none of those things? You're probably the tribe that you hate, if you have any that you hate, and that you were adopted. What then would you do? Kill yourself? Go on a rampage? And by the way, who really cares about what tribe you are? Who really cares about what? I don't even know. How does that even change the price of Gary in the market? Our mates are busy doing the space exploration, going out all out there, doing so many things. And we're still sitting down here fighting each other about which tribe is more superior and whatever it's not. How do we not see that we have the same problem? How do we not see that we are affected by the same thing? How do we not see that we are one and the same in poverty? We are one and the same in lack of electricity. We are one and the same in lack of employment. We are one and the same in lack of good roads. We are one and the same in lack of good quality education. We are one and the same in lack of good healthcare system. We are one and the same in the hunger. We are one and the same in the insecurity. How do we not see these things? How we focus on those other things that are minor in the bigger picture of things? I always say one thing: go to any Nigerian city, or not just Nigerian, African city, they look familiar. Yes, the air of poverty is everywhere, the air of neglect, the air of bad governance. It's all everywhere. Everywhere looks familiar because you're going through the same thing. And yet, instead of us to focus on all of these things that we are going through, rather, what we focus on is the fact that we are different. We speak different language. We dress differently. If you were to go to every part of Nigeria or every part of Africa and remove the dressing, the language, you wouldn't even know that where you are, where you are not. It's all the same. It's all the same. Yet we constantly do nothing but sit down and fight each other all the time. How does that work for us? And allow people who shouldn't lead us be the ones in leadership position, controlling our lives and making policies that are destroying the country and destroying the continent, and yet we do nothing. Well, we do something, which is abdicate all our responsibilities to God and pray to God to do for us what He has already given us the capacity for us to do for ourselves. And you wonder, when will we have sense? I don't have answers to this question. I'll keep asking them. Thank you.